Oh, all right, good morning. And welcome to Heart and Soul Yoga with Sharon. I am Sharon. So today for our practice, if you have a couple blocks, at least one block handy, that would be great. If you have tender knees, you might want a blanket or a knee pad or something for your knees. So we're going to begin in wide-kneed child's pose. So I'm going to take my blanket and use that for my knees, and I'll meet you in wide-kneed child's pose here. I'm going to take those knees nice and wide. Kiss those toes together in the back. Let those hips release down. And then we're going to slowly let the heart center melt down. Let the forehead release down. Just let the arms stretch out as far as feels good. We're just going to pause here and just breathe naturally here first. Just feeling how that breath is flowing. And maybe start to deepen that breath a little bit here. And use that exhale to let the hips release back a little bit further. Let the arms reach out a little bit further. And we'll take a couple more breaths here. One more breath. And then we'll slowly begin to let the hands come towards you, pressing the hands into the floor and releasing yourself into tabletop here. Oh. And we'll just pause here in tabletop, get that nice alignment here, making sure that neck is nice and loose and aligned with the spine, and keeping that neck healthy, have that nice gentle gaze down towards the floor. And we're just going to gently press into the floor with the arms, kind of straighten those arms a little bit, let the shoulders kind of hunch up just a tiny little bit here. We want to keep the shoulders away from the ears, though. We don't want to shrug them up. We want to keep them nice and relaxed away from the ears. And we'll take one more breath here in tabletop. All right, let's release out into cat-cow. With the inhale, let your chin lift up, belly drops towards the floor. Exhale, bringing the chin towards the chest, arch the back. Real nice and gentle here. Inhale, chin lifts up, belly drops. First little movement of the morning, so just be gentle with yourself. Finding that rhythm of your breath. Finding the rhythm of your body's movement that matches your breath. Let's do one more round of cat-cow here. Awesome. Make your way back to neutral tabletop here. We're going to curl the right toe under, and then we're going to bring the body upright as we extend the left leg out, straight out. We're going to let that foot flex down there, and we're going to bring the body upright over the right knee. Beautiful. We're going to inhale the right arm up overhead, and we're going to slightly side bend, letting the left hand slide down the leg, coming into gate pose. And we're just going to pause here in this gentle little side bend. Beautiful. Taking some nice deep breaths. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And we're going to release the right arm down along the side with our exhale. Bring the body upright. Pause here. All right, let's release the hands back down. Find your tabletop. And curl those right toes. And maybe do 1 round of cat-cow here. And then we're going to make our way to the opposite side. So curl those left toes under. Let the right leg extend straight out to the side, flexing that right foot. Bring the body upright to settle on top of that left bent leg. And we're going to let the right hand rest on the right leg. Inhale, the left arm up overhead. And slide it into that gate, that gentle side bend here. Nice deep breaths. Feeling that breath move up and down your side. Let's do 1 more breath here. And we'll use our next exhale and the left arm to bring us upright. And then make your way back to your tabletop. And do 1 round of cat-cow again. All right, make your way back to your neutral tabletop. Okay, we're going to turn the right leg out to about a 45-degree angle. So just leave the knee in contact with the floor. Just turn the foot out, curl that toe under on the back side. So it's kind of like a little kickstand there. Then we're going to get the weight into the right arm, and we're going to let the left leg extend out back. Then we're going to slowly let the body come up. So we're sideways, long side to the mat, the body is. And we're gonna let the left arm release up overhead, kind of framing the body, the head. Beautiful. All right, now here we're gonna take a nice deep inhale, and then exhale, we're gonna bring the left elbow and the left knee towards each other. Inhale, take them back out. Exhale, pull the left knee and left elbow towards each other. Awesome. I'm going to do that about 3 or 4 more times. Just follow your breath here. Let's do one more. And we're going to release it back out to that side gate here. And just pause here, balancing on that right arm and that right knee. Take one more breath. And then release it back to tabletop here. Beautiful. Let's just pause here at tabletop. Awesome. All right, here we go. Left side. So we're going to turn that left foot out. Going to kickstand that leg, curl that left toe under. Get your weight into the left arm as you extend the right leg back. And then we're going to release the right arm towards the opposite wall, framing the head. Pause here. Get your balance. Take an inhale. Exhale, elbow towards knee on the right side. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, elbow towards knee. We'll do that 2 more times here. And we're going to extend out. I'm going to pause here. Really reach that right arm and that right toe opposite each other. Let's take one more breath. And slowly make your way back to your tabletop. Awesome. Now let's do a couple rounds of cat-cow here before we make our way up to our first down dog this morning. Make sure that spine is nice and loose and ready to go. All right, I'm gonna curl those toes under, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, let's send it up to that down dog. If you have a blanket or padding underneath here, just kind of leave it there because we're gonna be doing some low lunges here. So we'll just work around it. Just settle into your down dog here, pedal out. Get everything nice and loose, and nice and little stretches along the back of the leg. And when you feel ready, just settle into that down dog. And we'll pause here for a couple breaths. And we're going to look to our hands and we're going to just slowly walk the feet. Just take some little baby steps here. Walk the feet towards the hand. To a fold. Knees if you need to. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold on. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides, bringing the body upright. Exhale. Heart center. And let's just pause here in this Namaste mountain. You can also release the arms into full mountain. And just pause here for a few breaths. Feeling nice and light on your feet. All right, on your next inhale, release the arms back up over. Exhale, fold it down. We're going to step the right foot back. And then we're going to find low lunge. So let that right knee release down to the floor. Oh. We're going to bring the body upright. And just find that nice deep lunge that feels good to your body at this point this morning. And here we go. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Turn the palms out. Exhale. Release them down to the sides. That 3 more times. Nice deep sun breaths. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Release them down. Inhale up. Exhale. Down. One more time here. And release them down. Beautiful. If you have that block handy, let's go ahead and find a block here. And we're going to let the right hand go to the block. We're going to slowly let the left hand release to the left hip, twisting open to the left. You want to take it a little deeper, you can either reach back and grab the right foot, or you can let that left arm release up to the ceiling. So you got 3 spots you can be in: arm straight up, arm at the hip, or arm reaching back for the right foot. So find what feels good at this point this morning. And we're going to pause here for a few breaths. One more breath. I'm going to slowly untwist, set the block off to this. And we're going to release the hands down, curl the back toe under, and find your down dog here. Pause here. All right, we're going to bring the right foot forward and find that low lunge by dropping the left knee. Walk that right foot out as far as feels good. Get as deep into that lunge that feels good to you. And we'll do some sun breaths here on this side. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Turn the palms out. Exhale, down to the sides. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, release down. Let's do 2 more here. Awesome. Pause here. Let's find that block again. We're going to let the left hand go to the block this time. We're going to slowly let the right hand float back towards the right hip, turning the body out to the right, finding as deep as a twist that feels good to you on this side. Again, you can reach back and grab that left foot here. You can let the right arm release up to the ceiling, or you can let that right arm just stay right there on the right hip. Just find what feels good here. Take some nice deep breaths. 2 more breaths here. Now we're going to slowly untwist. Set the block off to the side. And we're going to step it back to tabletop here. All right, we're going to reach out the hands just a little bit away from the body. Maybe take them a little bit wider. And we're going to slowly let the body release up over the arms into a modified plank. And we're going to take the feet and we're going to cross the right foot over the left. I'm going to slowly lift the legs and lower back down. Lift the legs. Kind of bend those knees with the knees bent. Lower back down. One more time. Lift the legs. Lower back down. Now this time we're going to lower down. Chaturanga. Inhale, press it back out. Modified plank. Keep those legs crossed back there. Lower down. Do that one more time. Press it up. And lower down. Pause here. Release the legs. Come back up to modified plank. Now we're going to cross the left foot over the right foot. Inhale as you lift the legs. Exhale. Release them down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Keep those legs crossed. Now we're going to do chaturanga, lower down. Lift back up. And lower. One more time, lift back up. And lower. Uncross the legs. And press the body back to tabletop. Find your good aligned tabletop here. And maybe press it back to that child's pose if that feels good for a little bit. Release those hips back. Take a couple breaths here. Release it back out to tabletop. Awesome. I'm going to curl the toes, take our body up into down dog. All right, let's bring the right foot forward, and then we're going to find low lunge here again. Dropping that right knee, or left knee, sorry. Right knee's out front, left knee is bent. Ooh, beautiful. Bring the body up right here. We're going to do very similar to that sun breath, except for we're going to use some cactus arms and when we release back. So inhale, take the arms up overhead. Pause here in a low lunge, arms extended up overhead. Relax those shoulders down. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, we're going to release the arms and slight back bend back into cactus arms. Beautiful. Inhale, take the body back up. Exhale, cactus arms. Slight back bend. Inhale, back up. Exhale. Let's do that 2 more times here. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up.
Exhale. And we're going to pause here with cactus arms. Slight back bend. Take 2 more breaths here. Inhale, release back up. Exhale, send the hands down. Step it back to tabletop. Beautiful. Opposite side. Let's bring the left foot forward. Finding low lunge on the left side. Inhale, take the arms up. Finding low lunge, arms extended up towards the ceiling. Pause here. All right, let's begin that little cactus arm pulse. Inhale here. Exhale. Slight back bend, cactus arms. Inhale. Extend the arms. Exhale. Pulse the cactus arms. Inhale up. Exhale. Cactus arms. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus arms. I'm going to stay here. Releasing that chest up. Couple more nice deep breaths. Inhale, release it back up. Exhale, let the arms float down. Find tabletop here. We're going to get ready to go to down dog. So curl those toes under, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, release it up to down dog. If you have that kneeling situation there with blanket, you might want to roll that off to the side now. We'll pause here in down dog for a couple more breaths. On your inhale, look to the hands, and we're going to bring the right foot forward, finding warrior one. Checking all those good alignment points, knee, ankle, hips around. And release those arms up overhead, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. And we're going to pause here in warrior one. Nice deep breaths here. One more breath. I'm going to release the arms, lift the back heel, find high lunge. And we're going to reach down, find our block. And we're going to twist high lunge here like we did low lunge. So take the left hand to the block. And we're going to let the right arm release to the hip, the right hip. Open the body up to the right side. Or you can let the right arm float up. Pause here and find some nice deep breaths. Take 2 more breaths. Release the right arm and set the block off to the side as we bring it back up to high lunge. Turn that back heel down and let's take us into warrior two here. In all those good alignment points, knee in line with the ankle, knee in line with the second toe. Relax those shoulders. Zip up those inner thighs. And breathe. Take one more breath. Release the arms down as we prepare for triangle. Walk the back foot in just ever so slightly. Release that right arm down inside the right leg. Extend that right leg so that it's straight. We'll let that left hand float from the heart center up to the ceiling. Beautiful. Nice deep breaths here. One more breath. Let's release that left arm. We're going to find that block again. We're going to walk that back foot in. I'm going to make our way to half moon here. This is our balance pose, or one of them for today. So let that right hand go to the block. Send the block off ever so slightly in front of the right foot. Maybe slightly off to the right. Get your balance in that right leg. And slowly let the left leg raise up as high as feels comfortable, opening the body out to the long side of the mat, left body. The left hand either stays on the left hip or releases up. Find that focus point. Nice deep breaths. Nice job. Let's do 2 more breaths here. You got this. Slight bend in that right knee as the left leg and left arm float back up. Find warrior 2. Take a couple of breaths here in warrior 2. Release the arms, walk the right foot over. Find your high lunge. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, send them down. And step it back to down dog. Pause here in down dog for a few breaths. All right, let's do the opposite side. So inhale, bring the left foot forward, find warrior 1. And all those good alignment points here. Releasing the arms up, relaxing the shoulders down. Find your breath here. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Next, exhale, release the arms down. You're going to lift that back foot, find that high lunge. Find your block. right hand to the block. Begin to slowly twist up. Let that left hand go to the hip, or maybe that left arm releases up towards the sky. Find your breath. Nice deep breaths here. Awesome job. Let's do 2 more breaths. You got this. Let's release the left hand. Set the block out to the top of the mat. And we'll turn that back heel down and make your way to warrior 2 on this side. Walking that left foot over. Find all those good alignment points. Zip up those inner thighs. And breathe. Take 2 more breaths. Let's release the arms down. Walk the back foot in just a little tiny bit, preparing for triangle. Let that left arm float down inside the left foot. Let that left leg straighten. And let the right hand release either to the right hip or extend it up towards the ceiling. Breathe here. Nice, steady, slow breaths. And let's take 1 more breath here. All right, we're gonna let the right hand release down. Slight bend in the left knee as you find that block. Setting it out and slightly to the left of the left foot. The left hand finds the block. Slowly walking that right leg in. Let the balance be found on the left leg. Nice and steady. Then slowly lifting up the right leg. Opening the body to the right. The right hand can stay right there on the hip if that feels good. Or it can release up to the ceiling, finding full half moon. Find that focus point and find your breath. Two more breaths, you got it. Slight bend in that left knee, let the right leg float down. Right arm and left arm find warrior 2. Pause here. Release the arms, walk the foot over. Release the hands down. Lifting the back heel, let's step it back to down dog. Oh, excuse me. Oh.
All right, we're gonna walk the feet into the hands, come into forward fold here. Maybe set the block out if it's right in front of you there like mine is. Inhale, half lift, slide the hands up, slide the back, exhale, fold. Inhale, we're gonna release the arms up overhead. And heart center. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna prepare for our next pose. I like to use a blanket underneath my heels. So if you have one handy, if not, you can do it without the blanket. I just like the blanket because it gives a little bit of a support. So what we're gonna do is fold this blanket up as nice as feels good here. I've got mine really thin rolled. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna place our heels onto the blanket. And a little extra support there. And we're gonna turn the feet, take the feet just slightly wider than the hips here. And we're gonna turn the feet slightly out towards the sides of the mat. So not quite a 45-degree angle, but very close here. All right, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, we're gonna bend the knees. Yep, that's where we're going. We're going down to a squat. So by placing the blanket there, it allows the heels to have a little bit of a support to allow you to get a little deeper into that squat. Beautiful. Now, if the squat is not comfortable to you, just release down and go to a comfortable seat here, and maybe take the legs into butterfly. If you're good in squat here, yeah, we're gonna pause here for a few breaths. Let's release the right hand down towards the floor, and we're gonna let the left arm float up. Pause here, take 2 breaths. Release it back, 2 hands at heart center, pause. Now let the left hand float down, right arm releases up. Just a gentle little twist here in your squat. 2 breaths. Release it back to namaste. We'll pause here for 2 breaths. Oh, beautiful. And then we're going to just slowly let the hips release all the way down and come into a comfortable seat. Awesome. So if that blanket's underneath you, just kind of bring it out to the side. Oh, find that comfortable seat here. And we're going to just do a few rounds of sun breaths here and some goddess arms here. So inhale, take the arms overhead, kind of like what we did with our kneeling lunges. Exhale, take the arms back down. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale. Take it back down one more time with a sun breath. Now let's do those goddess arms. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus or goddess arms. Inhale up overhead. Exhale, bend the elbows. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale overhead. Exhale, bend the elbows. Release the arms down. And we're going to make our way down to our backs here. So whatever you need for Shavasana, have that handy good eye pillow, bolster for the knees, whatever feels good. And just go all the way down to your back here. Once we're down, we're just going to pause here for a moment. Just taking the beauty of the support of the earth. Awesome. Goodness. All right, let's extend the arms up overhead. Coming into a full body stretch with the inhale, full body. Exhale, slightly release. Inhale back out to that full body stretch. Exhale, slightly release. Inhale, full body stretch. Exhale, we're going to hug in the right knee. We're going to keep it hugged in here. Just pause here with the knee hugged in. I'm going to release the left arm out to a T, and we're going to use the right arm to guide that knee down to the right. Opening out. Just let it go as far as feels good here. Keep that left hip in contact with the floor. Take a few breaths here. On your next inhale, bring the knee to center. Hug it in for another breath here. And we're going to use the left hand guided across the body as the right arm floats out to a T. And take it into as deep of a twist that feels good. One more breath. All right. Inhale, bring the knee back to center, hug it in for one breath. And your next exhale, extend the arms and the right leg back out. Pause here. All right, inhale, full body stretch. Exhale, slightly release. One more time, inhale, full body stretch. Exhale, slightly release. Inhale, full body stretch. Exhale, we're going to hug in that left knee. Just keep it hugging here. A couple breaths. All right, same thing. Release the right arm up to a T. The left hand guides the knee down to the left. Keeping that right hip in contact with the mat. One more breath. All right, your next inhale, bring the knee to center. Hug it in for a breath here. And with your next exhale, the right arm's going to guide the knee down across the body into a twist. So the left arm floats out to a T. Oh. And then we'll take 2 more breaths here.
And we'll bring that knee to center, have the right knee joining in, pause here, maybe rock side to side if that feels good. All right. If there's anything else you need to take care of, take a moment here to take care of anything else that might feel good to you. Couple more breaths, take care of whatever else you need here. All right, when it feels ready and right in your body, make your way down for your Shavasana pose, whatever that might look like. Bolster underneath the knees, blanket, eye pillow. Just get all nice and comfy here. Start to let the breath slow down. Letting the body, arms, legs, hips, everything begin to melt down towards the earth. Bones and muscles get really heavy here. Breath slows down. Eyes fall back into the sockets. We're just going to pause here and rest. And I'll bring you back in a few moments. Enjoy your rest. Begin to bring your breath back to your awareness here. Adding some small bodily movements. And as it begins to feel right in your body, slowly roll to one side. And pause on that side for a breath or two. And we'll slowly bring the body upright, pressing into the arms and the hands. Coming up into a comfortable seat. And we'll release the hands out to the sides. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Bring the hands together. Exhale, heart center. And bow ever so slightly to yourself. Excuse me. And thank yourself for showing up this morning, allowing your body to stretch and breathe, and just get your day started the best way possible. And I thank you for joining me this morning. The light in me sees and honors the light in each one of you. Namaste. Thank you all very much. Have a wonderful day. Be well.